how local search engine optimization works, and why it is super imperative that your business is listed with the top directories. And by the way, you can list your business with the top directories for free. Now in this lesson, we're going to use Google, Yahoo, and MSN, and we're going to go through a couple of examples of how your business would show up. So let's just say that I'm at the Google homepage and I type in something like online marketing in Temecula, California, and I click on search. The first listings I see here, right at the very top of the page, are the local listings. Now I see those because I chose online marketing and I gave it an actual city, online marketing in Temecula, California. If I were to change my city here to say Anaheim, California, I'm going to see a different set of results. Now, Google bases this on proximity, mainly due on the zip code, but also a portion of that is on the actual keywords that are being put in. So this is one way I can search for something, and I can do this with really anything. I can say plumber in Garden Grove, California. And here's a list of all those plumbers. Now, if you're not in this list and you're a plumber, you're missing out on a ton of business, because this is where people go to search for what they're looking for. They don't use the phone book. They use this. An added benefit for Google is that if you are listed here, you're also available and you're also listed on Google 411, which is a free directory assistance call that you can make from any phone anywhere just by dialing 1-800 or 18-GOOG-411. Now let's try it as if Google knows who I am. I happen to have a Google account, and so I'm going to go into my account and it knows who I am. And I'm going to go into maps, and automatically it knows where I'm located. So in this case, I'm not going to give it any particular city. I'm just going to type in plumber. Now Google knows that I am in Temecula, California, and it's going to give me the immediate results for everything in Temecula with the word plumber in it. And once again, here's all the businesses that were smart enough to list themselves with Google, and you can see there's actually quite a few. And once again, to hone back on that same point, if you are a plumber and you're in Temecula and you're not here, you're missing out on a huge amount of business, because this is where people go. Now they may start with the very first one. They may even go down and look at all of them here. But they're going to go into Google, and if they have a Google account, they're just going to type in plumber. Or perhaps they're going to type in online marketing, in which case we will see Mary Ellen Gibson. Here she is at the very top. Or perhaps they're going to type in car repair. Here's Old Town Tire and Service, 4th Street Automotive. If you do car repair and you're not listed here, you're missing out on that business. One of the really great things about Google is that I can also look at any of these, say for instance Old Town Tire and Service, and I can write a review on it. I can see what categories it's in. I can see how many total results I had. I can look at all user ratings, and one of the things I really like the best is I can click on it and find out more information about it just by going right here to the letter that it's in. In addition, I can go ahead and click on Get Directions. And Get Directions is going to take in my direction, or my address that is, and just give me exact directions to get to their location. I can have those directions text message to my cell phone, or I can have them update automatically to my GPS if it's a Google enabled GPS. So listing your business on Google is imperative. If you're not listed on it, you absolutely positively need to be listed on Google, especially if you are a local business that provides products or services to people in your locality. They need to be able to find you here, because this is where they will go. Next, we're going to take a look at Yahoo. So here I am at yahoo.com, and I'm going to do basically the same thing. I'm going to type in plumber in Temecula, California, CA. And it's going to give me a list of the top 3 plumbers in Temecula. Now, keep in mind, I went directly into Yahoo.com. I didn't go into local. I just started from the Yahoo.com homepage and I typed in plumber in Temecula, California. Now, if I log in to my Yahoo account, being that Yahoo knows who I am, and we'll go ahead and log in here real quick. And so now I'm logged in, and you can see it says, "Hi Steve," and here's my email, and so on and so forth. So now Yahoo has some clue of who I am. So I'm going to just type in the word plumber. And by default, it's going to give me plumbers that just show up in the natural listings. However, if I click on local, since it already knows that I'm located in Temecula, California, and in what zip code, it's going to give me all of the plumbers in this area. Now, I did not have to prepend it and say plumber in Temecula. I just had to go into local, and once again, because I have a Yahoo account, they know who I am, and they're going to give me results based on that. So Yahoo's a great place to list. Once again, if you are a plumber and you're not showing up here, you're missing out on business. And much like Google, I can click on one of the items here, and I can get a full details on it. I can look at user reviews. I can see other companies that are like that. I can go into the map itself. I can get directions. I can move around on the map. I can look at photos if there were any on this particular one. And of course I could send it to someone. I can also map it and get directions just like I can with Google. Next we're going to take a look at MSN. So here I am at msn.com, and I'm going to go up to the top here and I'm going to type in a plumber in Temecula, California. And what do I see? I see a live search, which is owned by MSN, listing for plumbers in Temecula, California. Now the first three I see here are sponsored sites. After that, I see a total top listings, and I see there's one in Murrieta, Menifee, and only one in Temecula. Now if I click on this one, top listings for plumbers near Temecula, it's going to take me into the local version of Maps Live, our MSN Live Search Maps. And it's going to give me a listing of all of them. So the sponsored listings I see right away are from YellowPages. YellowPages is another great place that you definitely should be listed locally. And what do I see here? I see My Plumber, Plumber, KC Plumbing, Roto-Rooter, ARS American, so on and so forth. I think it gives me the first 10 results, and of course I can keep going from there. And then of course the map is right here, and I can put my mouse on any portion of the map and it'll give me more information about it. And much like Google and much like Yahoo, I can click on the map, I can look up via the directions if I want to, get directions, print a map, send the map to myself, get directions to this business by clicking here, go to live search on the maps itself, open up the map, and get a bird's eye view from it if that's what I want to do. They all work very similar, Google, Yahoo, and MSN. They're all, for the most part, free. At least the basic listing is free. And your business needs to be listed on them right away, tomorrow. Now the good news is you can list your business on them and you can start showing up in these results if you're not showing up already. And you can do it yourself in about 20, maybe 30 minutes per engine. It's very, very simple to do. And your listing will typically start showing up in just a couple of weeks. In some cases, it'll show up right away. So that's an overview of Google, Yahoo, and MSN, how search is performed, and why it is so vitally important that your business is listed on those three main local search directories.